Hello everybody, my name is Tim from TT Showbiz. The extra T stands for extra talent. Anyone who gets that reference is a true man or woman of culture. Today I'm excited to start a new playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Now I played through the original Xenoblade and it instantly became my favorite game of all time. And so when I heard the Definitive Edition was getting announced and a remake and everything, I was so excited. I'm super excited to play through it. And honestly, my intent behind this is just to record my journey. If you guys want to stick with me and watch me play it, then you are more than welcome to, and hopefully this is a good time. And honestly, the first thing I noticed is the game looks great and the same old music is there on the title screen. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited, and let us hop into a new game. Special bonus for having played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you can start the game with 100,000 G. Interesting. Hegs no. Who they think I is?
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence. And the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Retreat! Retreat! Get away from me! Retreat! No retreat! The Mechon's unknown! No! No!
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Young man, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Oi, you two. We've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving.
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave is approaching.
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Ha. What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
Okay, so let's hop right into it. Targeting system, L or R, pretty simple. Right off the bat, the first thing I notice is that the menus look pretty slick, like the tutorials. I like this, and ooh, okay. The movement feels smooth as well, a lot more smooth than it used to in Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't want to be that guy that's like trying to nitpick like every single little difference I notice. I know even like during the cutscenes, I was trying to see like, I'm wondering if they re-recorded them or if they just if they used the original game audio and then just redid the. I know they did a lot of lip syncing over and stuff because you know they had to completely remake this game. It's a different game engine, so yeah, I'll be pointing stuff out as I see it. And is that it? Nope, we got more. So yeah, basically, if you've never played Xenoblade, the combat works in like real time, basically. So I move around the enemy, and my characters do auto attacks, and then I have arts that I can use. Because the Monado is special, I have to kind of fill like the gauge basically by attacking before I can use my arts, my Monado arts. Okay, I think that's the end of the battle. I'll keep explaining later. Wait. Yes? No? No, it's not. We got one more. Cool beans. So, yeah, so I have to attack, and then I have two arts. One is Buster, and one is Enchant. And normally arts have like special effects. So if you see at the bottom of the screen, Buster does increase damage against Mechon, and Enchant allows ordinary weapons to damage Mechon, because actually Mechon can normally not be damaged by any weapon other than the Monado.
You gotta be kidding.
It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this. Ah!
Going down that easily.
Dunban, you alright?
What does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually.
Munka! What are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Munka, you dirty...
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys.
Wait! Huh? If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dumban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dumban, what are you playing at?
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine! Oh no, please! No!
Vile Mekon. If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
A Mekon M71? I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's broken. The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless. Ugh. Huh? An M69! Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shulk! Rhine! It's not a Mekon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mekon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and topple it. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
Okay, so just speaking about, like, you know, noticing differences, this song is definitely re-recorded, so that's cool. I actually like this version. I haven't gotten much of a chance to listen to it, honestly, since it's kind of my first time. I didn't really hook up my... Okay, thank you, tutorial, very cool. I didn't hook up... Okay, more tutorials, we got it. Sorry, I didn't hook up my audio to the actual TV, so if I want to hear myself, it'll be all echoey and stuff. But hopefully we'll have a chance. There should be another enemy after this one before I can leave. Let's see, right around here. Yeah, there it is. So I have a bit more chance to kind of explain how combat works. So aggro, yeah, basically attacks do aggro, and so whoever does the most attacking is going to have the most aggro. Your arts will sometimes have different advantages, as I kind of touched on earlier. So like backslash is better from the back. Okay.
Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah, but thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony is going to be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
Okay, so sorry if it seems like I'm a tad bit unprepared. I did want this to be like my genuine first reaction to the game, so I actually didn't like go through and practice, but I'm gonna try to be as prepared as possible, but also I don't want to, like, you know, I do want to be like authentically surprised so you guys can experience it for the first time along with me. But I did get kind of cut off when trying to explain combat, so yeah, basically art's still aggro. If you're familiar with, like, you know, RPGs or these kinds of video games, then you'll know this. They added a new feature actually in this game that gives you that blue exclamation point when you can get like a special effect from an art, which makes it like a little easier to see, like, you know, because backslash does extra damage from behind, but like, am I behind the enemy right here? Am I behind the enemy right here? So that blue exclamation part just like, it's kind of like a quality of life thing that just, like, you know, makes it a little bit easier to get your special effects off, get your combos, that kind of thing. And let's see, I want to dig a little bit deeper into the battle mechanics, but all these enemies have like no health. Okay, so my talent art is like turn strike, and talent arts are kind of special. Instead of them having like cooldown time like normal arts, they'll you'll gain them basically by auto attacking. And then once I have the, I'm actually not going to use it because this thing's going to die before I can like show off what I'm trying to show off. But we'll get one more enemy. This little Skeeter, sorry buddy, but once I use this turn strike, then Ryan has an art called Topple, and he can use that to topple the enemy, and then we can wail away at it. If you're familiar with the Xenoblade games, it's a pretty standard feature in like most Xenoblade games. But yeah, I did want to talk about that opening cutscene a little bit. It was really cool. Like, okay, Collectopedia, yay! I'm excited to actually look at that later. But recently I've been analyzing stories and that kind of thing, and you'll see if you follow my channel, you know, with my One Piece analysis and stuff like that, different stuff that I like to put out. But I love the opening cutscene and like the symbolic, like, just different framing, like, I guess camera, quote unquote, shots of the opening cutscene. Because like we have, first of all, the battle between the two titans looks epic in this game, very well done. But also we have like this battle and like everybody's like retreat, retreat, and then we just see like a shot of all the soldiers' feet as they're running away, and then without even like showing us Dunban's face at first, we just see that one man is running the opposite direction. And so I think that's really cool. It's like symbolism, you know.
Here we are. I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right. See you later.
Okay, so now it's just me. Okay, sorry if I keep getting like interrupted. I'm not trying to have my thoughts just all jumbled, but yeah, I just think it was a really cool way of framing that, and you know, we get to see it's like courage, but like without even like saying stuff, and that's one of the things I really enjoy about Xenoblade's story itself. And one of the things I really liked about the original game is like, even though it didn't look like, you know, 1080p HD, like the cutscenes were framed really well, and all that kind of stuff, and like the story was really good, and that the gameplay is just fun, and I just want to look around the village, honestly. I I remember like you get an achievement called My First Friend when you talk to a named NPC for the first time. So who will be my first friend? Sonia, how you doing?
Hi there.
My good-for-nothing son broke something very dear to me. It was all I had left to remember my husband by, and now it's gone. He passed away a mere year ago. Oh, he's such a spoiled little boy. And now they introduced the affinity chart, and so basically the tutorial said that we can accept quests when people have like little, like, you know, exclamation points above their heads. Dearie me, grandsons are having quite the altercation. And now to get the upper hand, they're both in training. That doesn't sound good. Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? I certainly haven't. I do hope the younger of the two wins, though. He's my flesh and blood, after all. That is why I'd like someone to take them the biscuits I've made. It might encourage him to train harder. Okay, I will accept that quest. Cool beans. Yeah, and so right off the bat, there might seem like there's like a bunch to get into, and there really is. And so, I kind of want to explain some of it. So people that have these icons have quests. A lot of times they'll just be like, this kind of quest was like a monster quest, like, or challenge quest rather. Verdant bucals on the beach near Anti-Air Battery 1. I can't stand the sight of it. Nasty, those things with the spiky horn bits. You'll take care of it, won't you? Yes. And so it's like, oh, kill this monster, or I feel ill just thinking about it. Never mind looking at it. You know, kill this monster, or you know, grab this item, that kind of thing. Or when you have like a named NPC like Marcia, we have quests that are a bit more detailed. So we had the you know, biscuits for a grandson. Oh goodness gracious, you won't believe what a silly fool I am. I've lost something I really needed. Won't you help me find it? Sure. I knew I'd get you all fired up if I did my damsel in distress act, but I am a fool, losing the key to my door. My fate is in your hands. And so as you can see, like, the game has a lot of personality, and that's one of the things I love about it. Have you seen the boy playing his own around here? His name is Rocco. He actually lives in the house just over there. I think his mom had a go at him. He seemed so upset, poor thing. So if you remember Sonia, my good-for-nothing son broke something, and Rocco, his mom had a go at him. And so just different stuff like this. Hi Jim, man, I don't care about you. You won't be important ever. Where just like all the NPCs have dialogue, you know, all that kind of thing. I feel like give the game a lot of personality. There are some hand bunnets just outside the commercial district. It would be very dangerous if they got inside the colony. Could you go deal with them? Sure. Okay, rule number 1 about anyone who gives you like a monster quest. They're gonna have like 500 of them. And so just keep on clicking until you get all of them. Nope, he still has one more. Light skeeters. Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, I think it would kind of get old if I just like read all the just flavor text with like non-named NPCs, like Bang Teeth. Grandma keeps telling me she needs 2 of them. Must be for handicrafts, you know, that kind of thing. So I think like with these generic type quests, I'm just going to kind of like skim through it. If you guys want me to read them all, I'm a-okay with that. Just let me know in the comments. But yeah, this game definitely has a lot of personality and a lot of heart, and I think that's part of what like drew me to it, as along with like the cutscene direction that I mentioned earlier, and just different, you know, different story aspects and gameplay aspects that are just like, you know, fun. But yeah, I guess I'll keep giving you guys my thoughts on the game as we go, but we're about to hit another cutscene, so I will not be able to say anything for a hot second.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered.
But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine, they win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then. Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve.
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers.
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
So we get a fun little scene right there. My consensus, after careful analysis, is that there are some like for me at beach near kids take care, a couple of them. Looks like this is going to be more monster quests, like at least 2 of them. But I think that they used the original game like dialogue and redid the lip syncing, but like of course for future connected and stuff like that, they would have to have Shulk's voice actor and Melia's voice actor back. Oh, I got all the quests. How's the monster killing been going? In fact, start off with the weaker ones, make yourself stronger. Cool, thanks for the tip. But yeah, so yeah, definitely same game, like original audio. I do think I noticed one cut though. I might be wrong, but I think Ryan's line about the scrap driver being excellent, I think it was more in the original game. I think they might have cut it a little bit. Do you know about Evil Ragnarok? It's on Tafro Hill. I've never been able to possible for one person. Can you go do it for me? Thank you. It's a really strong monster, so be careful. There's actually validity to what she's saying. The more people you have in your party, the easier battles. Like, that's pretty standard, you know, you'd expect that. But, like, you wouldn't necessarily expect the degree. Like, it's exponential. It's not like once you get one more person, it's like 1 + 1 = 2. Or like 2 + 1 = 3. It's like 2 + 1 = like 10.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
You know? I hope you are enjoying this math facts coming to you from TT Showbiz. Me run out of materials for my research, but too busy to get more. Friends maybe go get for me? Sure, why not? Friend really go? Crabble's always dropping small shells. See, this is a prime example of why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Because you want, like, basically by playing the game, you're gonna get most of these items anyway. And so I just recommend like picking up every quest as you see it, because honestly it just gives you free experience and money, so there's no reason not to.
Alright, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then?
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
if we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured! Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't come yet. Shulk. It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the defense force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out and get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
Okay, so we get that little interaction. Dunban is in fact not dead. I know, it looked like he had, like, you know, a hero's end, like the send-off, everything like that, but thankfully he's not dead because he's awesome.
Hey, Fiora.
Dixon!
Looks like you're in a hurry. Where are you off to?
I just thought I'd take Shulk some food. I'm on my way to the lab.
Shulk's not there right now.
Really?
I just sent him out to get some fresh air. You know where he'll have gone.
Outlet Park.
That's the one.
Okay. Thanks, Dixon.
Okay, no tutorials. Oh snap, if you look up at the map, I think those are my quest icons, like showing me where to go to complete quests. Yeah, they are. Okay, this is actually a really cool change. So if you played the original Xenoblade, you would know that, yeah, you don't really have too much direction from the game with quests. Xenoblade Wiki is a really good resource to complete quests, but like from the game itself, like you really don't get much help. And I know like a specific quest, it was a monster quest in Colony 9. It was the light skater ones that I picked up earlier. Legitimately, like I had that quest like 50 hours into the game. So like halfway through the game and I could not find those light skaters. They're actually just back there. But yeah, the characters look really good. Like if you've seen Xenoblade Chronicles 1 characters compared to these, like they look really good, you know, like their faces, they have expressions and stuff like that. And Fiora is actually Dunban's sister, in case you were wondering. I thought that they were husband and wife at first, but no, they're sisters, brothers, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's canon. So yeah, any fanfics or whatever, like, you know, just put a stop to that right now. But I don't know what me saying that is gonna do for like the greater fan fiction community. I'm just gonna stop talking. Okay. Yeah, one thing I noticed from playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 a lot recently is this definitely does look like Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I can tell they're in the same engine. Like a lot of the character movements and animations kind of gives off that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 vibe rather. And yeah, it's, you know, it's pretty apparent.
The Monado. It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. They say that before time began, it was wielded by the Bionis. The same Bionis that we all live on. It must have a secret. That's how Dunban was able to destroy so many Mechon. And why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Shulk!
Fiora! This is great. It tastes so good.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, Shulk, you say that every day.
Not quite. It's always delicious, but today it's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I used some special herbs and spices today. So if you said it was just the same as usual, I'd know for sure you had no sense of taste.
What?
Oh, nothing. Ah, the breeze feels so good.
Yeah. I'd forgotten what it feels like. I never thought it could be so quiet here.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're getting used to all the noise he makes.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's so peaceful. You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
Huh? The debris siren.
Strange. There hasn't been much falling lately.
there might be more on the way. The anti-air batteries can't protect us out here. Let's get back to the lab.
Okay.
Okay, so that was actually a really cute cutscene. It's always quest completed. Oh, the main story quest. Okay. It's always been like one of my favorite cutscenes in the game actually, and this is just like the perfect timing for it. We got like the sunset, but like I don't know, just being able to see their character models in higher detail just really just adds. 1738. Okay, adds to that feeling of like cuteness, I guess. This is a heart-to-heart. It's nice interactions between different characters that we can have, and you'll have to bear with my British voice acting. Hopefully this isn't cultural appropriation. Hey, Shock. You remember that time when we watched the sunrise right here? It was when we were quite young. Yeah, I remember. We came because... I invited you. You don't remember, do you? And since when have you ever invited me to do anything? Oof. Oh, I could have sworn that's what happened. No, silly! I had a big fight with Dunban and he ran out of the house. Or, sorry, I ran out of the house. Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now. If I'm remembering right... You wanted to marry me! Shulk, I can't believe you! Okay, I might have said some stuff about wanting to be a bride, but you promised you'd forget about it. I'm sorry, Fiora, I couldn't resist. I mean, if I'm honest, I quite like the idea of you being my bride. Shulk, don't get any funny ideas in your head. I was just a kid. I barely even knew what a bride was. He still remembers. Oh, Shulk. This is one of those things I was talking about with the game just having personality, and you see how like she's kind of, you know, kind of like doing the whole handsy thing to herself, like wow, he remembers even like after the heart-to-heart is done. And that's one of my favorite things about the game, just little interactions like that that just really make it stand out to me. I promise that is the first and last time I will do British accents for the voice acting. Yeah, I understand that my Fiora is not exactly top tier, so I will try to spare you guys. And also, we're gonna be wrapping this up pretty soon. Let's see, I think I want to complete some quests, but I think there's like a better time in the story. So like in a little bit, you're gonna see me get to explore this area, get to explore this new and improved Xenoblade Chronicles, and trust me, I am very excited to do so. Actually super excited, like I'm really hyped. You guys don't even know. You know how sometimes you get those smiles? Like you have the smile you just can't wipe off your face, and like you know, like if someone's complimenting you or something like that, and you just like have that, like, you know, that goofy cheeky smile. That is me right now. Like I really do like feel like I'm just so excited to keep playing this game. I see another quest over here, so I'm gonna grab this real quick. Colony 9 resident. I want to make some kid-sized armor for my son. The problem is I don't have enough small scales. Mind helping me out? Not at all, sir. You'll get it for me? Thanks. You can get small scales by breeding piranha hexes. Hope it's not too trouble. Yeah. And so like if you talk to a lot of the residents like this, the Knot Barn aren't just cute. They have good business acumen too. And they show up in the most unexpected places. I hear there's nowhere on Bionis that you won't find Knot Barn. Yeah, and so like this is probably the most underrated factor of Xenoblade Chronicles, and I feel like you really don't see this in other games, at least not any other games I've played. Granted, I'm not like, is this Desiree? I think it is. I'm not gonna talk to you right now. But I haven't played like a ton of RPGs, but like the Persona series, like I feel like that. But is he named? No, he's not. Let's talk to him. Thinking of making kind of trap catching. Don't have materials I need. Yes, I will help you out. Thanks. Start building. Cool means. Oh, see, we already completed this quest just by playing the game normally, which is again why you should pick up every single quest. But ooh, foreshadowing question mark person underneath that bridge. every single NPC in Xenoblade Chronicles, oh, and I found an item, has their own like unique line of dialogue. And honestly, I don't really see that in other RPGs. Like, in Persona, don't get me wrong, Persona 5 was a really good game, but like, not too many of the NPCs actually had dialogue. And the ones that did have dialogue was usually something interesting. You can like listen in on their conversations, but like having every NPC have dialogue really makes the world feel like alive. And if you talk to every NPC, like, I'm not gonna talk to every single like unnamed, you know, NPC on camera just because that would take so long. But they'll tell you like really unique and interesting things about the world. Like this guy, let me get this quest real quick. I've lost something really important, my wedding ring. It's so small, I look for it everywhere but can't find it. Can you help me out? Sure. Don't really want my wife to find out. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Let's talk to him outside of the quest. Do you know about affinity? It represents connections between people, like friendships or trust. It doesn't look like you have many connections with people here yet. You'll build up affinity with people by helping and talking to them. And so they give you useful tips about the game, or facts about the world, you know, stuff like that. Let's talk to this guy. Colony 9 resident. If there's water below, it doesn't matter how high you jump from. Just pluck the courage to jump, and you'll never know what you'll find. And let's talk to this Napon. Arts are learned naturally. Get stronger to get more arts. More experience also gets you more arts. And so they give you really useful tips about the game, like you don't take fall damage in water and stuff like that. And so that's a really cool feature, one of my favorite that I think is really underrated. But this is actually where I'm going to end it off for today. Thank you guys for joining me. I had a ton of fun playing this game, and next episode I'm definitely not going to I'm definitely gonna hook up like the audio right so I can hear it, because that's definitely part of the experience. But I hope you guys had fun with this with me, you know. Sorry for the rough outro, but next time on Xenoblade Chronicles we're going, I think, to the lab for stuffs, and I hope we have fun on this journey. Honestly, it's gonna be, I know I'm gonna have fun, and I hope I can help you guys have fun too. Alright, peace out, have a good day.